Oh, hello everyone. This is Amelia again going live. I want to interview my cool digital business owner from Singapore today, and she is a mom of two children, a boy and a girl. She is a wife, and she is a hardworking mom, and she's a friend of mine for more than 2 years now. So I will let her introduce herself to us so that we're gonna know her more. Okay, we're gonna put her on our stream. There you go. Hello, Adeline.
Hi.
How
Hi,
are you?
everywhere.
I'm good, thank
Right.
you.
When you said 2 years, it sounded like, oh my goodness. Yeah, we
I
that's how
know.
long we already know each
It's
other.
been, yeah, it's been more than 2 years now. So how are you
Mm,
doing?
I'm
Oh,
doing good.
yay! I love your little one,
Yeah.
real
Yeah.
mini Adeline. How are you?
I'm 6 years old and I'm a with family one.
Yeah.
Yay! Wow, you're 6 years old already. Yay!
Family one.
Primary one. Yeah.
Okay. Can you? Good morning. Good morning in there. Eh? This is good evening in here. So, can you introduce to us who is Adeline in the digital world? Thank
Oh
you.
wow. Okay. In the digital world, well, Adeline is just like you know, anybody. Um, I'm a I'm a wife. I am a mom of two children. As you see, the youngest one is currently primary one, which she is actually undergoing her new school this year. So is my oldest. My oldest is actually attending new school this year as well. So there was actually a lot of transition going on. Um, yeah, I am like anybody. I love having less things. I love experience. I'm also kind of a minimalist and a zero waste educator or environmentalist. So yeah, so that's a little bit about myself.
Oh, wow. Thank you for sharing us. And it's so nice though. Y- I'm so proud of you because me, I'm always like, a multitasking lady like you too. But sometimes I overwhelm myself, right? So, anyways, I'm so glad to know you in this online business that we have. But to keep it going, can you tell us how did you find this business and who is your motivator, to find this business to and instead of
Mm,
going to work from 8 to 4 or 9 to 3 jobs,
mm.
yeah, who
So
motivates you?
thank you, Amelia, for having me. I am really grateful to really know you in this business. Although
Thank
it's been 2 years, but it feels like forever. It just feels like yesterday. And Amelia was one of the leaders that I looked up when I started in this business. She was just there helping and answering questions and all that, and I was so blown away of her generosity to
Oh, thank
share and
you.
guide me along this business. So thank you for that. For me, well, I would say the people in my life, I had a lot of struggles, like up and down, questioning my own self-worth. You know, I was lost for so long, just living by the norm, like what everybody does, working, graduating, work, and then having children. I got all of that, but I thought that it could make me happier somehow, but it
Mm.
didn't. And the constant validation of going back to work, having to validate myself to others whether I'm worth having that job, and not having enough leave or off day, while I have to care for my daughter and my children, especially when they attended childcare back then. It was really hard because they fall sick so often, like every 3 weeks, and we need to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars just to see doctor. And
Mm.
it wasn't working because every time we see the doctor, they get the same medication again. So I knew that it's not working. And back then, even my husband was having his own events company. Um, life, I always thought that, life would improve, life would get better, but it just didn't. Expenses is still rising. Even if I were to go out and work, it will not make sense for me to go out and work because the infant care was almost equivalent to my full-time pay.
Oh yeah.
So there's no point for me to leave my children for a job anymore.
Mhm.
So that is where I kind of evaluate. So I have been a stay-at-home mom for on and off 10 years.
Oh.
When so long haven't go to work, um, our going back to workforce got more and more difficult as well, and that was a struggle I have to go back. And actually yesterday I just chatted with one of my best friend in Malaysia, and she was sharing with me that she couldn't even work in a retail shop in Singapore. Here it's called Daiso. I'm not sure whether you have Daiso there. Do you have Daiso there?
It's like a factory or
No, it's like a $2 shop.
Yeah, we do. We do. Yeah. Here
Yeah,
is a Dollarama here in Canada. A dollar
yeah,
store. Yeah.
yeah. So, but it's from Japan, so it's
On
kind of a
Japan,
huge
yeah, it's
shop.
all
Yeah.
over. We have now and
Yes,
here.
yes, yes, yes. So yeah, then you have that as well. So she said she can't even work in Daiso.
Oh,
Um, it has to be below 35, and she
wow.
has surpassed the age of 35. And she used to be a known banker, working in a high position in the corporate world. and and yes, again, that was the reason why I wanted to start this business, because I knew I can't upgrade myself a lot. I wouldn't get the pay that I want. I kind of like try all the steps, but going trying to go into nursing line as well. I think I shared it with you before, right? um, and to get the pay that I want, because I need to study and work at the same time in order to get pay just a comfortable 10 figure, let's say. 5 figure, sorry, 10 figure. Wow, I want that to. So 5 figure, I need to work like 10 years.
Yeah.
And again, I really wanted to look for something that I could be with my children and not miss out their milestone or their transition, because to me, growing up wasn't easy, and I really value the time of watching them while I still can,
Mhm.
rather than not being there with them. So um the priority for me was the kids first, my family first, and then I'll work around what I can. But I always heard that people, wow, so many things are so I've always heard people, like people nomad lifestyle, traveling around the world, and have a lot, and doing what they love, and people working from home and all that. But I just didn't knew what exactly they do.
Yeah.
So when this business opportunity was shared with a dear friend of mine, um, we managed to. It was a very coincidence because we were celebrating the National Day in Singapore, and we managed to bump into each other. We just happened to see each other. So I would call it a blessing. So that was one of the magical moment I have. And then she was, just checking in with me, like, how are you doing with life? And I was like, I'm good. I just left my job 2 months ago. And then she shared, like, would you be open to explore working online?
Mm.
That back then I was like, oh, okay, sounds interesting. Why not, right? So the next few days, she just invited me to watch the free workshop, and that pretty much changed my life from there on. Yeah.
Wow, congratulations. I'm happy that you jump in. Otherwise, I can't relate to your story because before I'm always working and working, and then I don't have really time for my children, even for my husband. And then my mindset is like my mom told us before that you need to work hard, or my parents work hard so that you can have more money. You can have money and then study hard, because if you study, no one can get it from you, right? So that's what she told us before. And here we are working few more hours, until 16 hours or more in a day, but still we didn't go anywhere. It's so tiring
Yeah.
until yeah. So and then until one of my friend too is asking me to join in this, but I'm so skeptical and I didn't do it right away because in my mind I said why I should do this, and then I have no knowledge at all in internet, like and then I don't want anybody to know who am I, right? And I
Yeah.
said okay, go ahead. And I told her, let me know if you have a big result or something. But every day goes by, I'm following and then searching, and then I see lots of people, you said, like they pay off their debt, they buy new house, they buy new car, or they travel, and anything they do, they can do it, and and they don't need to go to work. No more rushing hours in the day. I said, oh, this is so too good to be true. That's why I dig in, and then I jump in, and I put my name and address on the email ad, and then I see lots of people. It's amazing. You can see it anywhere else. So anyway, what is your biggest transformation for this when you join the business? I know you got a lot.
I guess it will be, able to manage during the past 2 years, being the sole breadwinner for the family,
Uh-huh.
or for especially able to keep my children's, my loved ones safe at home. During the pandemic, my husband actually got retrenched, and this business has been the main source of income for us all. So if you ask me back then, would I have seen myself? No, not really. When I started this business, all I wanted was, just to help out with the household expenses and probably cut down on my husband working hours. But little did I know that, this business has blessed us so much more that, I'm really humbled and blessed, to have, come into this business. The truth is, when I started this business, I was kind of in my lowest point. When like I joined this business in 2019, around I think around your time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was scary because any unknown is scary, and like you say, there is so many thing that I was concerned about, whether I could do this. I've never done this before and so on. And but yet, this business has allowed me to do so. And not just only that, but I could actually work around my family time. So I really, really, yeah, I'm so grateful to be in this business. Not And I didn't let my fear dictates what I should or shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I always follow you, and I'm so happy on your journey. You're really like, go go go, and then you don't care what people say, and you're that's what you're showing to people. There's no more hidden or something. I said, wow, how could Adeline do that, and you're like but that's your jewel, they said, that's your secret. That's why people are really really understand who you are, and they're really good to you. So it's so nice. Uh and I'm so happy that you have lots of one second, that I'm so happy for our achievement, and it's so nice to see you happy all the time, be with your children and everything like that. So congratulations, Adeline, and you are already at the top.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So for the last time, can you share to us or tell some people around watching us for what is our business, and if they like to join or check it in, can you advise them a little bit? Thank you.
Okay. Um, well, like any business, you're not sure whether this business is for you or not. When I joined this business, I wasn't exactly looking for a business. I was just looking for something that I could actually work around my family schedule. And I had so much more than what I actually expected. One of it, like what Amelia shared, is it's so much fun. It's so much fun when you are growing your own business. You get to choose how you want to run it. I'm not a very political, I don't like, I like stressful life and political free lifestyle. And I like to keep things really simple, and this business has allowed me to do so. I get to decide when I want to work and when I didn't want to work. And for anyone that is looking for an opportunity, or I'm not sure, you are lost in your life and you are unsure, and yet you are hardworking and you are self-driven, then this business could be for you as well. um, yeah, just have a chat with Amelia, register for the free workshop and decide whether it's for you or not, because this could be your one lifetime opportunity to change your life around. And I mean, honestly, I feel that life is too short. Why not live life to the fullest? If today was your last day on earth, how are you going to do things differently, and what do you really want in your life? If you want to be happy, are you actually happy, and how are you going to do things differently, be it whether in this business or in life? Then you probably have to look into deeper and do some changes. If you want to be successful, then it's up to you as well. So you have the power to control and to choose where you want to be heading to. Yeah.
Wow, thank you so much, Adeline, for that. And I'm really, really grateful for answering my request to you to be on my page. And I'm so happy to know you ever since. Hopefully, we can see each other one day when everything is okay, right? I'm gonna come over
Yes.
in Singapore or come over in Canada.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit in your RV and you're gonna bring me around too.
Yeah, we're gonna go travel.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for
So
watching.
happy.
And yeah, this is Amelia again from Canada, and from the owner of AmeliaandAaron.com. So if you have anything to ask, just reach out with me or to Adeline too. If you guys are in Singapore, don't hesitate to ask Adeline. She is a good mentor and she is a coach, and she helps so many people. She helped lots of people already. So yeah,
Oh,
so thank you so much, everyone, and have a
thank
good
you so much.
day. God
Take care.
bless.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.